block off passing lanes. Independence able to find one. Right side of the formation is right. But the ball can't get there in.
Some attacking there, but not much going on. Pass ahead. This is Cucho, who had it for a second but lost it. Coming near side to Dunn. Nothing super dangerous. Both keepers have been involved, but not really challenged as of yet. Here's a little bit of pride.
8-3-1. 25 points for them. The winner of that division was Salem City FC. That was the only.
Outside of the box. This is where you think if Lionsbridge has a free look at it, they're going to take it. Numbers for Lionsbridge. It's 3-0.
Randolph fires off the 14th ODU shot in this match. He's had
Gadar on the run against Randolph. He'll split it back now. Marshall to the top of the 18 for Teneda. Just a little bit of a step too slow. Every time the top of that 18 comes into picture, ODU dropping about 5 to the top of that 18. And now the Monarchs come the other way. Counterattack now as ODU sprints forward. Here's comes 6 shots, 4 on goal for ODU, 4 and 1 for Marshall on the other side. Vukovic trying to get to it and falls down, and now ODU. Our broadcast the last 2 times these teams played, people over player being his mindset. He said he wants good people, and then we can kind of go from there. Is basically what he said. He said, you know, when I was at Loyola of Maryland.
They kept it in play. I thought it was going to try to keep it from going into a corner, but instead they just kept it in play. Here's Innan, nice touch, but can't.
ODU was pressing this Marshall front line in the first half, not pressing as much now.
Played ahead on the far side. They've got some possession. That's Carlson into the middle looking for some help, but it's knocked away. Wait, Caldera again. Malikainen had it and lost it. Popped way downfield.
And up at the top right now with Mach on one side and Losick on the other for him. But problems the other side.
Here comes Old Dominion now.
Gives it back to Vistier, and the Monarchs ratcheting up the pressure. It results in them taking possession back. Bennett, the near side, crosses it.
The other end of the field, and now Lionsbridge moving back to defend, and Nova bringing almost everyone forward as the ball rolls pass. Wright moves up quickly through the center of the field. He's brought down. No call from the official. Lionsbridge play.
Hurt operating in small spaces now. Okiyoshi across the top of the 18, and now ODU takes it away. Marshall just can't find that one touch.
Pressure here, handled by Statham. Or Conlon, by the way.
Sees it fizzle out. Now Mandiang. Right into Dorado. Loves to drop in. Trying to turn and get free. Bennett does just enough. Render looking for Ennin.
So there, we'll play that in. Shear bumped off of it. Take it away.
Far side, speaking of an effort play, Pablo Simon gets to it. Simon back for Holmes. Holmes nearly loses it. Slides and does turn it over now. Fujita on a run down the near side, and there Fujita goes. The sophomore from Tokyo loses it to Pinto, and then Pinto loses it off of Bennett.
Ray will take it, gets control over it, over to the far side. Here's Aguilar, who just checked in. Aguilar, under pressure, will go down without a whistle.
Put everything out on the line today. It seems like they're coming in with more aggression, wanting to set up more opportunities for themselves.
Right here, Madrigal on the
pocket of space for Crofts, and that pocket collapsed in on him. He was able to get the ball out of his feet quickly enough, and it winds up with...
Turns to Nada. Again, Marshall just wants to create some space. Just hasn't been able to see that space that it's used to at times. Holmes chips it in, looking for Teneda. There's
too much space. Here comes Kojo. Kojo over to into the middle it goes, off the foot of Southern. Southern couldn't control it, and collision here.
Here comes Campbell looking for a crease. Now the pass. One-on-one off the body.
One more pass there for Marco Wright. I know he doesn't have eyes in the
spark that they would have gotten from that goal.
And now instead it feels like, pardon the cliche again, but the air has been let out of the balloon. Mm-hmm. You just feel so deflated now.
Again, we'll drive it forward. Trying to get it to Madrigal, but no help there.
Early in the own half.
There's a foul against the Knights.
Timothy Ennin, the guy to keep an eye on there for Monarch fans, the leading goal and point scorer for the Monarchs here.
Leon Alacio, Jason Campbell, and Nilton De Silva Jr., who we have not seen in a few games. Transfer from Virginia Tech is set to come in. Eberle takes it.
Early 2-0 before Old Dominion came back for a late equalizer, and both teams shared the spoils to open up 2023. Hopefully there will be goals in store here in
with Georgia Southern playing at somewhat of a passive way now.
And we heard from Coach Squires for the Eagles when he caught up with our own Megan Wright as
Simpson St. Louis, or by Darren Armstrong, I should say. Their first goal by Luke Clausen.
Marshall corner. Alex Sterngard sends it in. Ball in the air and headed away by the Monarchs. Ryan Holmes tries to get a deflection.
Put one in the air and bend it toward the box.
Marshall stubborn in its approach at times. Sterngard sends it in, headed away by Andrew Bennett. Ball bouncing in the air.
Goal by Michael Statham's 5th save of the afternoon. This one sent more traditionally in towards the mixer, and it's headed away to the danger, and now Dobrin with some running to do on the defense. It is in towards the box from Turner, headed away by the goal from Joe Leby in the 65th minute. Did not do enough to get the Revolutionaries closer to level terms. And the
played far side Simone. Simone tries to cut inside. A defender can't do it. Gives ODU a chance to reset. Ball played in, headed away by the Monarchs. Karan Mandir plays.
Service in, headed out. Dale back in the box.
Looking for Myring. He chases it down into the corner. Decides to cross it into the box, but headed away well by Bennett.
Caldera also draws the crowd back to the near side. That is Shear, who drives one in, and it's ricocheted right back out.
Bomb to the byline. Bomb the cutback. But Evan Watt takes a good touch and clears it away.
Thought it was excellently played 1v1. He leaned on.
For William and Mary, if they're able to get a late one here in our first half. Bear plays it low. It's flicked up in the box. And Old Dominion's able to poke it away.
Ryan Holmes. Back out Sarajan, 30 seconds. Sarajan, the cross. Out of bounds. Corner kick, Eagles.
A little bit of space for Aguilar. Aguilar dumps it off to the right side, and it's cleared out again. Nikolai